Welcome to I Finish Strong, and this video is to demonstrate to you how to do the Google Voice answering the phone and scheduling clients. And so this part is going to be the answering the phone, and then there'll be a separate portion on scheduling a client and getting them the documents that they need. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and we're going to look at the Google Voice. Now, Google Voice is connected to the Google Drive. And so let's do a share. And we're going to share, let's see, I'm going to share this screen with you. All right, so you see my screen here. And so this is the Google Voice. You'll be sent this link that you can copy and just paste in the browser. And once you paste in the browser, it should open up the Google Voice. Google Voice currently is the place where we are receiving phone calls from participants, from clients, from members who are seeking massages, counseling, or nutrition. All of the phone calls go to this one area currently. Eventually, we're looking at having different phone numbers for different types of things, but for right now, all of the phone calls filter to this one number, and that number is 971-264-0649. This is the Google Voice. How do I know I'm in the right Google Voice? Well, it says Hi Finish right here in the middle. Up here in this corner, it says Google account, I Finish Strong, the email address, IFS Center, LLC@gmail.com. This email is where all of our Google Docs come. So if I send out a DocuSign or something that I need someone to sign electronically, they go to that email. Generally, Ken or myself have access to that email. And so that's where those things go. Let's just take a tour while we're here. So right up here is the search bar. You can search for phone numbers. If you have a phone number of a client, you can put a phone number in here and you can search for them and they'll populate. For example, let's just say we're looking up blueberry ice cream. And so this is my therapy notes portal. I'm just copying the phone number. Actually, I can pick that phone number up and I can drag it into that Google Voice and I can hit enter and it'll tell me whether or not I've texted this person before. If they're a person I've texted, so I just did blueberry ice cream. We don't text blueberry ice cream because blueberry ice cream is not a real person. So that's one way that you can do that. If you're looking at different phone numbers, then you can check. Let's see if I text myself, possibly. Go to text messages here. I want to send a message to 541-579-61113. That's my cell phone. So it shows that I've done some test messages here through my cell phone. And so there's a search bar here where you can search for things. There's a send new message here that you can click send new message. You can drop a phone number over here and it will find the messages that you sent before. And that'll populate here. Down here is where you can text individuals messages. One tricky thing about the message is once you hit enter, that message is sent. And so you'll have to get out of the habit as we type a few sentences, hit enter, and we keep typing. In this text messages forum, once you hit enter, that message is sent. And so you want to type and tab down to the next line if you need to type something. Another reminder, this is a text message. So your messages shouldn't go on and on and on and on and on. They should be something quick. Unlike here's a friendly reminder, your next scheduled appointment is on Wednesday the 9th at 11:30. Please use this link. And we copy the Google Voice link so that members can know what their link is. It could be something as simple as your scheduled appointment has been rescheduled. Here is the date that it's rescheduled to. The deal with the Google Voice is there should be no HIPAA compliant information translated in this particular forum. Patient's name, date of birth, all of that information, even what I'm figuring out is like the credit cards, not credit cards, but the insurance card, that all needs to be sent through the portal. And so we're changing the way that we're doing things, and we're finding ways to be more HIPAA compliant to keep individual clients' information safe. So got the messenger down below here. Here is a keypad. If I wanted to dial a phone number and call out, I can dial a phone number here. That's my number. The blue thing lights up. Once the call screen lights up, you hit the blue. It tells the number that I'm calling here. I always check the number. I always check the number because it's easy to misdial a number. This is if I want to send them a text message. This is if I want to mute, hold, keypad. So I'm going to hang up because I'm calling myself. So phone number, keypad, those are there. Here's the headphones. This is very important if you're doing a headset like I have. So I have AirPods here, and I have my computer connected to the AirPods. And so it says AirPod here. The headset is the AirPod. I can use I have a headset that goes over my head with a microphone. That's that microphone default. This microphone USB is actually the camera's microphone, which is okay, except a headset is clearer. Communications headset, AirPods. So this is my AirPods. I go between these to see which one is clearer. This communication headset sounds like it's airy or like it's in a recording type of air behind it, ambiance. So it doesn't sound clear to me. So I use this one headset, hands-free. Your computer may come up with a communications device here. You just want to make sure you're selecting the one you intend to use so you could test those things. I do a test call to myself just to make sure my microphone is working. So this is ringing. You can do a test ring, and I hear it ringing in my ear to make sure that my hearing is right. You do test speakers, and then it'll test whether or not the speaker is coming back to your ears. And so I test these things every time I start out for the day because it's easy, especially we're in the Bluetooth society world. It's easy for things to connect Bluetooth. The other thing I do with my cell phone is I turn my Bluetooth off on my phone because I don't want it to accidentally connect to my Bose headphones or any other type of Bluetooth device while I'm trying to call somebody. All right, the worst thing is to be saying hello, 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 and the person on the other end is saying hello, 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 and it's coming out of some other speaker. So test those things before you call people because we want to look professional. All right, what else do you need to know about this Google Drive? All right, Google, here's the telephone up here. Tells you all of the numbers that has called us. It gives you the time they have called us. These are all the text messages that has come through. This is a voicemail, so we go through and we check the voicemail daily. If I have called a person back, I will delete that voicemail so no one thinks that, and I've called these two people back, my 11 o'clock and my 2 o'clock. I've called these two individuals back, so I'm going to delete it so no one gets confused when they come out here and look at the messages. Let's see. These boxes down here are not of your concern. Those have to do with the settings. And so this is the Google Voice. And when calls come in, we pick up the phone. For example, I am going to call the Google Voice number, and I'm just going to show you what it looks like when that number rings. 264-0649, checking that number, 971-264-0649. I got the right number, and I'm calling that number.
Please state your name after the tone, and
Google Voice says, please state your name. My name is Sandra. And then she will connect us to this Google Drive. So the phone rings here. And let's see if I can answer it. All right, let's see. So this is what it looks like when the phone is ringing here. And I'm going to say, yes, I want to answer. It says it's a call from Sandra, but I have to press 1 to accept it. So I have to press 1 and accept it. And then Sandra picks up. So I can hear myself on here. If you don't pick up within a few minutes, it sends the call to voicemail. So we're going to close that out because it opened up a duplicate. All right, so that's how you answer the phone when it comes to Google Voice. Google Voice is our phone system. We're going to be moving to a Zoom system. And when we get that up and working, then I'll do a video on that. But so far, this is the Google Voice. Quick review before we go. These are your messages. If the message has been returned or called back, I delete them. These are your text messages. Text messages may go out weekly for a reminder or a reschedule. This is the voicemail to check missed, or this is the missed calls. And so it says that I missed the call at 12:20. I called myself. Over here, you check your microphones, and you want to make sure you're logged into the right Google Drive system in order to hear the voice messages. So this is how we do phone calls currently. And so that ends this video, and I'll do the next video on how to take a call. Goodbye.